All right, Grappler Fall Classic weight class previews. We are chugging along here. So we're at 152. Another really good weight class. You got nationally ranked kids. You got returning champs. You got a lot of depth in this weight class. And like every other weight, you got kids from literally all over the country coming to Michigan this weekend for the Grappler Fall Classic. Kalamazoo, Michigan. It'll be live on Flow. So if you can't be there, you can watch these guys. Every match will be streamed live, and we'll have the results, live results brackets on Track Wrestling. So I'm Tony Greathouse with JJ Johnson, and we are going to run through the seeds. I'm going to list them off real quick, and then JJ, you can give some more input. So one seed is nationally ranked Braxton Strick from Missouri. Don't know that we've ever had a Missouri champ, so he could be the first ever.
I don't know that anyone from Missouri's ever come.
Maybe not. Not sure.
Oh, you know what? No, there was upper weight, like 71 pounder a few years ago. Can't remember.
Yeah, we've had Nebraska champs, but no Missouri. So yeah, he would be the first one. Two seed is Dominic Bambinelli from Georgia. He's a sophomore. He is the number 28 sophomore in the country, but not ranked in his weight class. I feel like he's probably going to be at some point soon. Kendrick Hodge is in the pre-seeds, but we just were notified is moving up to 160. So we'll skip him. Giannis Charles would be next. He's a returning Grappler Fall Classic champ, South Carolina state champ. One of the most exciting GFC finals that I can remember last year. He was the first ever South Carolina guy to win the GFC title. And he was obviously like the hometown guy, and it was really exciting when he won. He came back, he was losing. He wrestled Patrick Jordan from Virginia. And anyway, scored a takedown right at the end. It was super exciting. So anyways, he's back to defend the title, and he will be at the 3 seed now, essentially. You got Gianni Maldonado from Florida. Pretty sure he's a Lake Gibson guy, state runner-up, 4th in Fargo and Greco. Adrian Ochoa, state runner-up from Florida. And then you got Bryce Griffin from Illinois, 4th in the state. Nate Furman from Florida, 3rd in the state. Gavin Balmaceda from South Dade, who is 3rd in the state in Florida. And then you got 3rd in the state, Michigan, 4th in the state, Ohio, 5th in the state, Wisconsin, state runner-up from Wisconsin, 4th in the state, Michigan, 4th in the state, Michigan, 5th in the state, Michigan. You got 5 or 6 guys that are returning state placers, California state qualifier, that are unseeded. So very, very deep weight class. I think top 3 or 4 are probably kind of a little bit ahead of the rest. But what do you think?
Yeah, no, like you said, obviously with Hodge slipping out, all those will slide, and then who knows what else will happen between now and then. The Florida guys, kind of interesting. Again, that's a tough one with guys with similar credentials, just trying to figure out who maybe slots ahead of who. I know Ochoa was maybe a round away from placing down here last year. And you're right. Yeah. Charles had just a awesome finals match last year. A great tournament.
I want to say Charles was like the 12 seed last year.
Yeah, for sure. That was at like 35, right? So he's up a few weights.
He was at 40.
40. Gotcha. But yeah, interested to see Strick. I know Bambinelli was there last year. So yeah, just kind of interested to see, how these chips may fall here. For the Michigan guys, trying to sort out, also where those guys are going to end up being ranked and stuff heading into the season, if those guys hit in the tournament too. So yeah, a lot of implications for sure in the tournament. But as far as who wins it, I do think there's probably 3-4 guys up at the top that are maybe, like you said, maybe have a step up, but I don't know that it's a huge step.
Yeah, I mean, Bambinelli, I'm excited to see him wrestle. He's kind of an up-and-comer. He's only a sophomore. Won state title as a freshman last year in Georgia, and he was a double All-American in Fargo last year. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see him wrestle. And then, like you said, Strick, state champ, Missouri, Fargo All-American. So really good weight. I'm gonna pick the Magic Man, Giannis Charles. He doesn't lose at GFC. Never has. He's undefeated. Actually, no, he might have came the year before and lost. I don't know.
That's true. That's a deep cut anyways.
Yeah. Are you out from this one too? You're abstaining?
I am. Yep.
Okay. Glad to see it. So yeah, anyways, I'm going with Giannis Charles. He'll be the first ever two-time South Carolina state champ. We could have a first though here. We're gonna have another South Carolina guy to repeat. Obviously never happened, or you could have the first ever Missouri champ.
It's true.
Or Bambinelli could win, and you'd have another Georgia champ. We've had a lot of those. So
speaking of which, is the Grappler Cup dead, or are we still doing it?
I mean, I was actually thinking about that a week ago. I think it's dead. Yeah.
Where is the cup?
No, I literally don't know. It's either, I hope it didn't get burnt down. I don't think it's stolen when Saw got broken into. Nick
Was it at his place or was it at? Oh yeah, because Palazzo gave it to him at Super 32.
See,
right?
but I don't know. I think
That's 2 years ago.
Michigan was the last ones to win it, but
I think he forgot to bring it last year. Right?
I don't know that it actually got exchanged. So I don't know. We're gonna have to bring it back, but I don't think this is the year to do it. I don't think this year is going to be an exciting state race.
That's true.
Michigan's going to win by a zillion.
Maybe.
It's homecoming. We're back. We're back in Michigan. Michigan
That's true.
showed out. So yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Good question. But anyways, 152. I picked Giannis Charles to make it happen again. Tune in live on Flow to see if I'm right. Every match will be live on Flow. Brackets will be on track. We'll have updates throughout the weekend. It's going to be an awesome tournament. This weight, like every other one, pretty much is going to have some awesome matches from the round of 16 on. You've got 16 state placers plus. So you got, guys that were returning state placers getting drawn in. So this is going to be a really good weight, and we look forward to seeing it. And that's our preview for 152.